the Commanders, Northwest Stadium in Landover. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Washington Commanders on Sunday Night Primetime. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, alongside Greg Olsen, the kicker, Brandon Aubrey. Set for the start. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
Ready? Cowboy 80. Ready.
Only a gain of 1 on the game's opening play.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 8.
Ready? 60 Bison. Steady.
They'll stick with him again. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Here's 3rd and 7.
79 Grosso. Come on. Hey.
Out of the gun, it's Milroe. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force 4th down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
At their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Looking middle of the field, it's complete. And they're going to mark them down up past the 35. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a 1st down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Tyler Warren, the man he was looking for there.
It leads to 2nd
and it'll be 2nd down.
I think you just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
The throw here is complete. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
3rd and 10.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Down the field, but It falls incomplete.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
And he didn't give the Gunners a chance to get down there and make a play for him. It's into the end zone, and a touchdown.
Ready, set. Ready.
They'll throw on first down with Milroe. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Okay.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
19, hide in. 19, top.
They'll go play action with Milroe. A throw right side is intercepted. Picked off by Christian Benford. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone.
The Commanders take over first and 10 at the 17-yard line.
70 Lions. 19.
Now it's Freeman. And a good run there. They'll get him 5 yards.
Taken down at the 11-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
They'll work now on second and 4. He'll drop to throw. To the back of the end zone. He's got it. Touchdown, Washington. That is 16th touchdown of the year.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
Scott now on the return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
On the set. Lions.
They'll begin here on the ground. And they'll mark them down just shy of the 40. They get 11 and quickly pick up a first down.
First and 10.
So from the 39, they come up on first and 10. From the gun, it's Milroe. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
Brings up second and 5 at the 44-yard line.
Go! Go!
He's beyond midfield to the 45. And he'll be taken down. A pickup of 14 on that one. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it. Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Has some room inside the 30. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him, and that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Come on, let's go.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. And maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Cougar 19. Check go.
Now they'll set up to throw. Now he'll air one out. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. A big play there for Washington. 37 yards. They'll run here with Freeman. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
Brought down at the 23-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 5. He'll look to throw. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
3rd and 5.
They'll look to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
Results in a 4th down.
On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. This will be an even 40-yard attempt. Aubrey's kick is good, and the Commanders move out front. It's 9-7.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
And he will be taken down here as the first quarter of play will come to an end. So we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Commanders with the early lead. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. On 1st down, it's Milroe. He'll get this out to his running back. No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 24-yard line.
Second pirate. Panther 11.
From the shotgun, it's Milroe. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. A gain of 18 for number 18. And a 1st down.
Tampa Bay.
Here's 1st and 10.
65. Here we go.
Milroe. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. To the air, it's Milroe. That's caught. It's Xavier Worthy. And it looks like he's going to come up just short of the first down. Out of bounds, a yard shy of what they needed. So they'll have to pick it up on third down.
And after being shut down in the opening quarter, he makes his first catch here with that one. And they're going to need to continue to build off this if they plan on leaving here today with a win.
Cougar 19.
Timeout here, Tampa Bay. That is their second. Talk things over before third down.
Okay, break. Down. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Go.
Pick this one up on the ground. And that is going to be good enough. He's got that first down. So conversion, and they move it to the 46-yard line.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's four-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on third and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 10. And the Buccaneer first down.
Drop 60.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
Ready, check.
From the 32-yard line now, here's second and 6. They bring the tight end in motion. Open man, that's Dante Thornton. He's going to be out of bounds, but he's got the first down. A pickup of 8.
The timing of these RPO concepts, that's the entire key. Remember, Mike, in the college game, they get a 3-yard window that they're allowed to be downfield even on a forward pass. That's not the rule in the NFL. These decisions have to be made quickly. If not, even after a good pickup, you could be coming back due to a flag. The best time to call a draw is when the defense is playing a pass situation, so a down and distance that screams pass. You want those defensive linemen ripping up the field thinking, I'm going to go sack the quarterback. In this case, they time it perfectly, hands the ball off to the back, big pickup.
And they continue to churn out first down. What a drive. It continues now with first and goal.
First and goal, Tampa Bay.
Quick throw on the RPO is complete, and he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa. Their head coach, 2 fingers in the air. They'll say no to the extra point. They go for 2.
Cowboy 80.
That's out quickly and complete. And he is not going to get in. Stop on the try for 2. The lead remains right where it is. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
Takes over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
They've been a little up and down in this first half. I mean, they have less than 80 yards of total offense and halftime looms. So missed throws like that, those are missed opportunities. They've got to hit the plays when they have them if they want to have a chance to leave here with a win.
That is brought in. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal. A big play there for Washington. The Buccaneers forced to use their third and final timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. Here's a run to the 5-yard line.
Number 37. Tackle made at the 5-yard line. A pickup of 2.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll be back just outside the nation's capital after this. Another one from the 5. Second down and goal.
Let's go now.
Back to throw. That's to the end zone, but they cannot connect. It's incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
And that is incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on third down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these third down conversions. So you know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up fourth down.
On the set.
Chance to get the lead before the break. Here we go. Fourth down and goal. That is incomplete. The defense. Coming up big in the red zone. It's a turnover on down. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. And they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
Ready? Nice.
Oh, gotta be careful here. Looks like they're just going to avoid the safety, but not by much. That was close to being a disaster.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
He's into space, past the 15. He's got a full head of steam. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 98 yards. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A huge play there. They go in the air. We only see a few touchdowns of that length all year. They go from backed up to in the end zone for a touchdown.
It is, Mike. In this case, most teams are saying, let's just pick up a first down. At the very least, give our punter some room out of the end zone. But not this guy. He's thinking taking it to distance, and that's exactly what he was able to do.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Commanders take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Let's go.
On first and 10, they'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Right side, that is hauled in by Warren. And he gets him 6 yards closer before going out of bounds. It's third down coming up.
Brings up third and 3.
19. Go.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. He's got his man right side. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
Washington
Set to go now on first and 10.
at the 26-yard line.
70 Lions. Ready?
They'll look to throw again. one brought in by Warren. And they'll move it down to the 11-yard line. He's out of bounds there. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
A run with Freeman. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
Brings up second and 9.
Quick throw, taken in, and he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Commander. Now, a two-point conversion attempt coming.
Washington will line up for the
Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Two-point conversion attempt winds up being unsuccessful.
Commanders 15.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10.
Here we go. Jackson. Cougar night.
Out of the gun, it's Milroe. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
At the 25-yard line.
Ready, ready. Go. 79 Grocer.
Milroe. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. Oh, the defender able to get his head around and intercept it. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
Let's go.
The third quarter begins with a run. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. He'll drop to throw. Going for it all. That is hot. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Washington. That's a two-touchdown game for him. Numbers 7 and 8 for the season. They find the end zone through the air. Greg, that is one of the most popular plays because it works so often.
You're right, Mike. We see it all the time. It's a 4 vertical concept. But the key is you've got to stretch the defense and put pressure on the secondary. That's exactly what they were able to do here. They take advantage, and they go deep for 6.
That makes the score. Commanders 23. Buccaneers 20.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Scott now on the return. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Throwing now, Milroe on first down. Quick throw here is complete. And I'm up and down, just shy of the 40. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
19 Tiger, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Trap 60, trap 60. Go.
From the gun, it's Milroe. That is taken in left side by Thornton. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Now Milroe. And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
60 even, 18, right here.
Here we go. 4th down. It's Milroe. He's got his man. That's Thornton. And he is going to have a Bucs 1st down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving, and then some. Milroe going to throw it again. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Give him 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a 1st down.
1st down, Tampa Bay.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
And the Buccaneers are going to have 1st and goal. He's inside the 10. Mark him at the 7.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
Ball right on the 5-yard line. 2nd down and goal. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he's got another one. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Touchdown number 3 for him in the game. He's up to 20 on the season. And make it 3 touchdowns now. Remember, he caught the one earlier. That's his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And, Mike, this is what every offense is searching for out of the running back position. Can you impact the game equally on the ground as you can through the air? And that's exactly what this guy has done so far today.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback.
On the 35-yard line.
Start on the ground, and he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
38-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. Oh, big hole left side. And he will score. Touchdown, Commanders. Good good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. And back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready, set. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Ready.
Now Milroe on 1st down. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
A gain of 18
His
on the play.
50th reception on the season, and he's got a 1st down to go with it.
Here we go, here we go. Ready.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Well, on the back of the previous play, Mike, we saw him have some success through the air. They tried to change it up with a draw, but the defense wasn't having any of it. Didn't sell out for the pass. They're able to stop that one for a loss.
To the air, it's Milroe. His throw, left side, is complete. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. On the zone read, this is Milroe. And he's going to be out of bounds following a gain of about 5 on 1st down.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
Ready.
From the shotgun, it's Milroe. Got his man at the 6. And he's going to be marked out down at the 5.
It's a gain of 18.
What a pickup, a gain of 18. And it sets up 1st and goal. 5 yards from the house. They've got it 1st and goal. Here's Milroe to throw. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And he's going to lose yardage here. Taken down back at the 8.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive linemen out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
He keeps it himself. And he's going to be out of bounds here on what will wind up being the final play of the 3rd quarter. For the lead, here is 3rd and goal.
Come on, come on. Set.
4th quarter begins on the ground. And he'll get this inside the 5, but no further. Great job by the defense. It sets up 4th down. So, a big one coming for their veteran kicker. This to take the lead here in the 4th.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the 4th quarter.
So, after the field goal to take the lead, kicker is back out there to send this one away. Here comes the return from a yard or 2 deep. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At their own 30-yard line.
Gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 3. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He'll look middle. He's got his man complete. The break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They'll run it on the inside handoff. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
Across midfield to the 49-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 8. They'll look to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
8 yards to go.
He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
He's going to look for the home run ball. And he's in. Touchdown, Washington. His 2nd TD of the game. This one gives his team the lead. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision jarred it loose. The try for 2 is unsuccessful. Scott now on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. They'll throw on 1st down with Milroe. That one incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
2nd and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield. They need one right now. 3rd and long. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Milroe. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance. Trailing here in the 4th. They will turn it over on down.
Turnover on down.
begin the drive. He'll swing this out to Freeman. And the Commanders are going to have it first and goal. He's taken down at about the 8-yard line.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the fourth quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So really nice job here late. We'll see if they can put this one out of reach.
This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. So push back to the 11-yard line for second and goal.
Set. Nice.
They'll go with him again. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's third
A
down.
loss of 2 on the play.
You know at this
It's
point,
third
the
down
defense
and
has
goal
to
to
sell
go.
out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
Here we go. Set.
Throwing here on third and goal. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
Let's go. Steady.
On first down, it's Milroe. This caught right side by Worthy. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second
Out of the gun, it's Milroe.
8-yard line.
And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts left. It's first and 10. They'll drop to throw. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. Here's first and 10.
And the Buccaneer first down.
Milroe. That's into the hands of Horton. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4 at their 49-yard line.
Throwing is Milroe. Oh, when there's pressure there, he can't get a throwaway, and he's taken down.
Sacks just continue to be a huge problem all game long, and it's just a brutal time to take one. Now, I understand it's easier said than done, but you've got to find a way as the quarterback to throw that ball away.
Work to do, the crowd helping the defense. Third down and 9. From the gun, it's Milroe. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. And the Commanders are right back in this one.
The Commanders take over first and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on first and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. That is caught. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
And that should all but put this one away, Mike. And we've had some big plays throughout this game, but none bigger than that one right there. They score on the long touchdown. And that makes this a two-possession game here late.
Commanders 42, Buccaneers 30.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Here's first down.
Let's go now.
Now Milroe. And he wisely hit the deck at the end of that one. No unnecessary shot there. It is a first down. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout. Clock will stop with 35 seconds to go. They have 2 timeouts, but not much time. Down 2 scores as we get to first and 10. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down. Now it's Milroe. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. Timeout here, Tampa Bay. That is their second, and they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. And the crowd a major factor now as we get to third down. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. He's got his man, Max Burton. And he's going to have the Buccaneers first down as they manage to convert. That'll keep this drive alive. Milroe going to throw it again. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it. Another try, second and 10.
Let's go.
Throwing again, it's Milroe. Checking it down, this one is caught. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter.